Well, hello. I am Kelly, and this is my channel that I kind of accidentally started. I don't know. I threw up a couple short videos just for therapeutic reasons for myself. I lost my dad to some unfortunate circumstances a while back, and I'm just struggling with that, and just making the few videos that I have so far has been very helpful for me. So, but they're kind of random. I mean, again, mostly for me. I know nothing of how to do anything. So just by me sharing my grief experiences, again, I'm no expert on anything, but for some reason, me just getting on here and talking has been very therapeutic. So, if you come across these and what I'm going through, it resonates with you, I hope that you know that it helps you to realize that you're not alone, that grieving is a real thing and it's very hard. I don't want to make the whole channel about this. The name of my channel is Yarning Tales, and that is kind of strange, I know, but the reason is I love to crochet. There's my yarn stash there in the background. And again, crocheting for me is very therapeutic. I enjoy doing it. It's calming. I can make things for other people that brings me joy and hopefully brings them joy. And I just have always loved it. My mother-in-law taught me almost 30 years now, probably 25 years ago. I've been crocheting. I started out doing just blankets. In the last few years, I started making amigurumi, which is stuffed animals. Never thought I would be able to do that, but thankfully for YouTube, I've learned quite a bit. I follow a lot of really good crochet channels, and if I ever get good enough at linking things in my videos, I will share all those with you. So, Yarning Tales, the name, has two meanings. The most important meaning is my grandsons. They were probably 5 and 6 at the time, and the oldest, every time they would come over, I'd be crocheting. And my oldest said, "Oh, Mimi's yarning again," which I thought was just so cute. And then he said, "I want to learn to yarn." And so, of course, I tried to teach him how to make a chain, and he did pretty good, but as little boys do, they, kind of lost interest for a while, but I just thought that was so cute. And then I thought, is that really a word? So I looked it up, and I wrote it down here because I'm not going to be able to remember it all. Yarning is a conversational process that involves the telling of stories as a way of passing on cultural knowledge, often called yarning circles. Those circles provide a safe place for all to speak without judgment. And I just thought that was twofold. Like, I love that my grandson came up with that term, yarning, and he wanted to yarn. I think that's so cute. And then when I looked into it, it actually has a meaning, and there's actually a clinical called clinical yarning, and that is the communication between a patient and their doctor or caregivers, to where healthcare professional will actually listen to them, and that builds their confidence and trust in each other. So I just think that is very cool. And I hope that that's what this channel can do, is provide sharing and conversing conversing without judgment. I hope that I can share some life experiences that might help you. And in return, I hope that your comments, nobody will be judgmental of your comments. Of course, judge me if you want, but I mean, this is something that is helping me. So call it selfish, I guess, too. But I also, I know that there are people struggling out there, and I don't know the answer. I just feel alone a lot of times, and I just want other people to know that they're not alone. Like, even if it's just over this channel, just conversing in the comments, however we can support each other, I think I welcome that. And I hope that it's helpful to you too. Again, I don't know, I'm not an expert on anything. 57 years old. I have 4 kids, 4 grandkids, and that's my life. So I love them all. So again, I'm not an expert on anything. I've always had jobs that worked around my kids' schedule. So call me a jack of all trades. I don't know. Again, I'm not an expert on anything. I've just always had a job that could work around my kids' schedule. So now that I'm an empty nester, kind of, sort of, I don't have any kids in the house anymore, but I'm very involved in my grandchildren and my children still. And also caregiving for parents. You know, that can be challenging also. So, at any rate, I just wanted to explain the name Yarning Tales. Tales being also obviously as a story, but yarning tales also as when you crochet something, you usually have all of these little ends or tails. And I save them because if I'm making a stuffed animal, then I will also use these as part of the stuffing. But I also believe that these tales also tell a story of the project that was made. They're left over from the project, but then they also can be used after that as filling. They can fill something up. So there's many purposes. It tells a story, and it also goes on to create something new. I thought that was kind of cool. Kind of like God does with us. So I just wanted to explain that. I don't know if any of this makes sense. I kind of tend to ramble, I'm sorry. But please leave a comment, positively, hopefully. Or, I mean, I am welcome to criticism, helpful criticism. Again, this channel, I don't know exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be about grief, and I do struggle with depression and a little bit of anxiety, and I love to crochet, so there might be some of that in there, maybe what I'm crocheting at the time. And I don't want to make it all negative. I just want to make it real, and hopefully that it will help someone else. So the good and bad of life, the joys, the ups and downs, just life. And hopefully we can support each other and just be here for each other. So, I don't know how to edit videos. So they're going to be not the greatest, but bear with me. I am learning as I go. So I hope this finds you and helps you. And if nothing else, to know that you're not alone, that there's other people out there going through similar situations. So take care of yourself. Like, subscribe if you want. It's not about that, but if you want to find me and share with me what you're going through, you can leave that in the comments, and hopefully we can help each other. Have a good day.